Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. And in between the rainstorms, I'm going to try to get this video recorded. I believe that this video should be going live on Mother's Day. So to my wife and my mom, happy Mother's Day. To all the moms out there that might be watching, happy Mother's Day. Guys, take care of them today. They deserve it. Today I want to get into a pair of kicks that I thought was dropping in the US a while ago, and then it just kind of disappeared. It's dropped overseas and it caught my eye immediately. The Form 84 is one of my favorite silhouettes, and when I saw this colorway, it was an automatic pickup for me. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these Form 84 highs in the UNC colorway. Alright, so real quick, whenever I first opened up this package, I was surprised to see this box. Typically, whenever I get Form 84s, it's in the slide out box that has like the glossy Adidas branding all over it. But this is just a flip top lid, and it has that end plastic waist up in the corner. I haven't seen these on a US website yet, at least not on the Adidas website. It was on the Finish Line website and set to drop not long after those worn yellow and worn blue pairs dropped, but then it just disappeared. And I've been waiting for them to come to the US, but I put an offer out on GOAT for $160. And that was just a price that I thought was reasonable. I think they'll retail for $140, but I had an offer out for $160 in my size and it got accepted. And I like doing that with GOAT. I like setting a price that you're comfortable with and that you think is justified in your own head, just letting it sit, and then a lot of times people take you up on it. So got these for $160 from GOAT. The tag reads Form 84 High, and the colors are footwear white, off-white, and then I think that's clear sky. I don't know if this has a percentage of recycled material or not, but we'll talk more about that here in a minute. And then every now and then there's a pair of shoes that just as soon as you see them, you just love them right off the bat, and this is them for me. I love this silhouette. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that I kind of go crazy with my Form 84 collection. And I love blue. Specifically, I like this UNC Tar Heel blue, this really, really light blue. This is almost a hint lighter than what university blue is to me. But with all this white and off-white and cream, these are dope. And real quickly, I mentioned earlier that I was concerned that maybe it had recycled material, because sometimes that means that they're just not as soft as whenever you get a form that doesn't have that made with recycled material label on it. And the material on these feels really, really good. Most of it is really soft, and you get a lot of nice texture on it. And I've noticed with these Form 84s that when you have this natural edge, typically those panels, that leather that has that nice tan edge, is really, really soft and feels really high end. And you can see that in a couple different places. But I was definitely happy when I saw that. It feels great to the touch. The one leather that doesn't feel super soft is on the mug guard, and then going up the eye stays, and then this leather here on the lower part of the heel in the back. But it reminds me of the leather on like the Jordan 185s. It just seems heavier. It's not that it's less quality, it just seems like it's a heavier grade and it's a real smooth finish. So I think if you're going to be wearing these for a long time and everything, it actually might be a good thing that this isn't real soft leather. It just feels like it's real heavy and will hold up for a long time. And you can tell by looking at it, it's a thick cut. The toe box in this cream color, and then the leather on the side panels, and even this blue leather up here near the collar. It just all feels as soft as can be. I'm really pleased with these. And like always, I love this fuzzy blue suede for the 3 stripes there on the side. I think these are beautiful. They came with some really light sail laces in there. They're just barely off-white, but I like that they gave us a lot of options. So they gave us 3 other choices. One of them is just a tiny bit darker than the laces that it has in it, just another cream set. And then there's almost like a vintage looking tan. And then they also gave us this powder blue color. I'll probably go with either the powder blue or that vintage tan color. Let me know what you think would look the best in there, but I probably will swap them out. Maybe I'll put one in one shoe and one in the other, and then do an on foot or something and ask you guys what you prefer. But I think either one of these pairs would look dope. Even if you keep them as they are, I think they would look really good. But getting into the review, we've just got this nice cream colored outsole. It's the Form 84 tread pattern. It's got those suction cups or pivot points there at the front, Adidas branding at the midfoot, and then all these little trefoils in the tread. And it's just real neat looking, real classic. Looks nice all in that one color. And the color of the outsole meets the same color for the midsole. You can see there's some Adidas branding there towards the back of the shoe. And the stitching looks like it's a sail color to match, but it looks nice. And then on the inner half of the shoe, you can see we've got this Dillinger webbing, and that's like white foam, but it looks like the netting is a sail color, and that looks pretty cool, nice and clean. And we've got just a cream or sail colored heel counter that's hard plastic going around the back. And one thing that I love about Form 84s is their continued use of just white and tan and off-white and cream. I love all these colors that are close to each other, but just with the different textures of material and different types of leather, they just look phenomenal whenever they come together. But like I mentioned, we've got this white kind of heavy grade leather for the mud guard, and then going up the eye stays and wrapping around the base of the heel. And then this is like a cream color, almost like the same color as the mud guard there on the toe box, and that feels really soft. It's got those classic perforations, and you get a lot of ripples out of it whenever you push on it. But it's just a really nice soft material. And then the side panels have the same feel as the leather on the toe box, but that's white leather, and they also have some perforations there. And then, as I mentioned, this leather back here where the trefoil is, that's got those natural tan edges on it. And anytime I've gotten this leather on a Form 84, it's just felt like really good quality, really soft, and it looks really nice. But I love the color of that Adidas emblem there. It's that blue to go along with the rest of the shoe. And that natural edged leather is what we have for the strap. There's a little bit of it down here at the base of the tongue. You also see just a hint of it there on the side. Along with that, we've got a powder blue colored leather, and that feels nice. It feels like it's a heavier grade material as well, but it just looks really good. And then the sock liner matches that. It's a powder blue color as well. And I noticed the tongue feels like your standard like nylon Form 84 tongue, but it's all white. It doesn't have any piping because it's got the exposed foam on the edges, and I think that's cool. But let me know what you think of them.